Welcome to a quick features overview of TSeller Web. I'm just going to take you guys through all of the features that TSeller Web has to offer, and we're not going to go into detail on every single feature. We have full feature videos coming soon or that have been released already by the time you're watching this video. So if you want in-depth guides on the actual features themselves, feel free to go watch those videos. But this is just going to be a quick features overview to show you guys where and how to do certain things on TSeller. So once we load in, we obviously have our main dashboard. On the main dashboard, we can see our stat cards at the top. You can look at our total revenue, total orders, items sold, lead time orders. You guys can read it all on the screen right here. You can also see your top products. And then we have our nice little sales graph right here, our recent orders, and our account overview. You can also change your time frame, some 7 days or 30 days. And then you can also compare your last 30 days against your previous 30 days. So this is also a nice feature that you can actually compare data. So if you want to compare your last 7 days against each other, you can see what is actually happening. Then at the top in the menu, we have a little navigation bar, which will take us to our actual offers. So if I go and I click on offers, it loads all of our offers that we have available on the account. So we have 146 in total. We have 72 active, 14 not buyable, 55 disabled by seller, and 5 disabled by Takealot. We can also change from a grid layout to a list layout. And then if we click on the actual offers, it goes into the details of them, where you are able to then edit your pricing and edit your lead times, and also have some info on the actual sales and the info on the actual listing itself. You can also see your total sales and your stock quantity right here. This is ranked by total sales, so your most popular products will always appear first. Then we have orders. So if we click on orders, we can see every single order that we've gotten, and then obviously also see the details of what was ordered, where it needs to go. Then we can go to returns. So we can view and look at all our returns that we have gotten, and it also shows you your return rate right there. A very important metric when it comes to selling on Takealot. So make sure to always have a look at your returns page. Total returns, sellable, removable, and obviously you can also see what the reason is that the customer returned it for, and if it's sellable or it needs to be removed. Then at the top, we also have the recon. I have a full video already on this feature, so feel free to go watch that. But this is where you do your stock recons or any business invoice that you want to create. You can do it right here. Then we navigate to the left-hand side in the side menu, and we're going to go to sales analytics. Probably one of the best sales analytics there are in any software on the market, and it's very, very in detail. So feel free to go watch the in-depth videos on this one as well. So just a quick going through it. You can see your last 30 days. You can also change it by custom periods, or you can select the months individually, and you can also compare your 30 days or your previous months or certain periods against other periods. So right here, I'm comparing the two right now. As you guys can see, we also have our 6 months overview. We have the product's performance on the right hand side. This is for the last 6 months. Then we also have product distribution, returns, most popular times when people order, our sales distribution, which DCs are the most important ones, and then we also have a trend analysis, and obviously month to month product growth, and just giving you all insights that you need when it comes to your sales. We then have the account transactions. This is where you can also see how much Takealot is going to be paying you out, and just look at all the fees and disbursements that happen on your Takealot transactions. So you can obviously filter by the top fees, or you can filter by disbursements or the type of fee that you are looking for. You can also search if you want to. And then at the top, you can see your held back, your available, and your current balance. Also a very nice one if you want to look quickly where your disbursements are and what it is for. Then we have sales transactions. This is just a quick sales timeline. So this will only update once your product is actually delivered to the customer. So if you want your lifetime orders, then you click on orders, but this is a sales timeline. So as soon as your product is delivered to the customer, it'll only appear on the sales timeline. So just something to keep in mind. And then obviously you can just look at the different fees here as well. just so that you are aware of all the fees and you can look at them if you want to. Then we have the returns dashboard right here as well. You can also navigate to it using the sidebar. And then we have, under more features, auto replenishment. So auto replenishment is a very nice feature for bigger accounts that want to quickly restock. So if you don't want to go onto Takealot, sit and put in your quantities one by one, I'm going to send 5 of this to Joburg, I'm going to send 10 of this to Cape Town, I'm stocking this listing, I'm not stocking that listing, then this feature is great. So what this does is it tracks your sales across all DCs and on every single product, and it creates a bulk file that you can then go and upload to Takealot so that you can quickly replenish and you don't need to do anything. So if I click on auto balance stock, it will then replenish all of it for me in a file that I can just upload to Takealot directly, and the shipment would already be created directly on Takealot. You can also preview the replenishment so you can see what is being shipped where, and this also keeps in mind your total, your max shipments, your max allowed of products. If a product is blocked or if it's disabled, it won't stock those DCs. And then we also have your different actions. So you can do a balance, or we can do a compliance restock where we just have the minimum stock levels across all DCs, or we can do a max replenishment where we max out every single offer there is at the max quantity that Takealot allows us to send in. Then we have the product cost manager. So this is where you can enter in all your cost for your products. There's multiple ways to do this. You can refresh from Takealot. So if you have entered in your cost on Takealot before, come to this page, click on refresh all cost. It will pull all of your costs directly from Takealot and it will populate it in TSeller. If you have all your costs and you want to use the profitability analytics on TSeller, which is a great feature, by the way, then you can also take your cost from Excel and upload it using the bulk export file and put your cost straight into the app and then use your profitability analytics. So you can do it multiple ways, but obviously more in detailed videos, go watch it on our YouTube channel. You can look at your total cost, you can edit your cost, you can do everything directly on this page right here. Then getting to the profitability analytic, probably the best there is. I don't think there is any better. Very in-depth. You can do so much with it. So you can put your certain time frames that you want, or your certain periods that you want to look at, and then you can do so much from here on. You can look at all the fees there are. So at the bottom, you can see your gross profit after all your fees have been taken off, your Takealot fees, your courier fees, your product cost. That is your gross profit. You can look at your total units sold, your margin, your total expenses, additional fees. Every single fee, you can look at it right here. This is what you need when you want to know if your business is making money or it's losing money. If you scroll down, you can look at additional fees and then obviously look at the individual breakdowns of the actual products right there at the bottom. You can also export the data into Excel files, exclude certain products, toggle VAT on and off, add additional fees. If you're running Facebook ads, if you're running Google ads, you can enter all of that in and it will be used in the calculation to calculate your final gross profit. Then we go to inventory management. Just a quick overview to see what is going on your Takealot account. You can look at your total value of stock sitting in the DC, how many offers are out of stock, how many is optimally stocked, and then also look at which ones is stocked, which one is not stocked, and you can just have a quick overview of exactly what's going on when it comes to your inventory level. Then we have batch operations. Batch operations is a very nice feature. If you are going away, you want to quickly disable your lead time on every single offer there is. You can select all of your offers, you can choose a bulk operation, you can choose a bulk action, say disable lead time for all of these offers, and everything will happen at once. If you want to add 5% markup on all your products, select the individual offers or select all your offers, add 5% markup, update it, and it will get pushed through to Takealot. So any bulk action that you want to do, you will use the batch operations for that. Then we have probably the biggest feature that everyone wants, and that is buy box tracking. We also have a full video on this, so go watch it if you want to know how to use it and what exactly it is. But quickly, this is the buy box tool. This is where you use your auto repricer. You can turn it on this page. You can see if you're winning. You can see if you're losing. You can put on advanced rules, smart alerts, look at your price history updates. You can view all of it directly on the buy box tracking page. So please go watch that video so you know how to use the buy box tool effectively. Then we have a live product tracker. So in here, you can add a product. You can then paste a URL of a Takealot product or a competitor that you want to track. You can add it. TSeller will track it and will tell you how many sales your competitor is getting on that listing. So it's a nice feature if you want to look if a product is performing well, or if you're doing some experimental features where you want to see, okay, is it worth it for me to import this product? Or if it's not worth it to import this product, to see if there is volume on the particular product. This is a nice feature to do that, and you can track up until 3 products totally for free. Then we have your View Takealot store right there. If you want to go to your storefront on Takealot, click on that button. It will take you directly to your Takealot store. Then we have additional users. So additional users, you can add more members of your team onto your TSeller account. So they don't have to set up API, set up webhooks, or do anything on their end. They just get invited and they will log in using their details. You are also able to invite them via this page right here. So you click on add a new user and it will invite them. Then we have additional stores, which is essentially what it says. You can add multiple Takealot accounts onto TSeller, and you can toggle between them by selecting the drop down right here and then choosing your store, or clicking onto additional stores and then selecting it from right there. The last feature we have, which is a pretty cool one as well, is promo and advertising, a feature that is still in development, so under beta right now. But you can track your promotion results. So if you enter into Takealot promotions like Black Friday, Cyber Monday, warehouse clearances, daily deals, you can track the performance right here to see how many sales you are getting from those actual campaigns on Takealot. So at the top, you can see your percentage revenue, how many promotions you've entered, your total amount of sales, your total sales value. And then at the bottom, we also have some nice features like create a manual campaign, where you're able to download a bulk file from Takealot and run sponsored product ads on particular products that you want, like lead time campaigns, in-stock campaigns, and you're also able to view the promotion results for the individual campaigns that you want to look at. And that is every single feature there is on TSeller, quickly summed up and show you guys how to get to it. You're also able to navigate to your account settings and look at all the info in there, where you can change your API keys, you can manage your subscriptions, you can add additional users, or you can change, reset your passwords, email, the works. But when it comes to features on TSeller, the only places you need to look is at the top and on the left-hand sidebar, where you are able to find every single thing that you are looking for. Obviously, if you guys want to know how to use the features in depth, then go watch the full videos on every single feature independently. But this should give you a quick overview of where to navigate your way around and where you can find certain things. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I would appreciate if you can click on the subscribe button and turn on the bell notifications so that you don't miss out on any future content coming soon. I hope to see you guys in the next video, and enjoy your day.